Good afternoon. Welcome to Mrs. Korean's math class, 4th grade, page 247, 248, April 7th through the 8th, 2020. So on April 7th, you will do 247. On April 8th, you will do 248. What are we studying? Add mixed numbers, rename an improper fraction as a mixed number. 2 1 over 8 plus 1 5 over 8. What kind of numbers are in this addition problem? Mixed fractions, they include whole numbers and a fraction. Question number 2, what should you add first? Add with the smallest unit first or the least value first. So 2 1 over 8 plus 1 5 over 8. 1 over 8 and 5 over 8 are the least value. So you will add them first. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 over 8. So I wrote it down. You add least value first. Number 2, whole number next. And your total is 3 6 over 8. Another two examples are example 1 1 over 4 plus 3 2 over 4. So you will add the least value first, that is 1/4 plus 2/4. 2 plus 1 is 3 and denominator remains the 4 and 1 plus 3 is 4. So the answer is 4 3 over 4. Another example 4 3 over 7 plus 1 over 7. So 3 7 and 1 7 are the least valuable fractions or the smallest unit. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 7, the denominator remains the same. The whole answer is 4 4 over 7. Let's look at another example, boys and girls. Over here, 1/4 plus 4 over 6. I drew a circle, one hole, showing they are divided into 6 parts. So I colored all the 6 parts brown. Then the other fraction, I made 6 parts, colored 4 parts brown. Plus, I have another green circle divided into 6 parts, but 4 of them are colored. You will add the least value first. So 4 over 6 plus 4 over 6. That is 8 over 6. Then next I add the whole numbers. 1, and there was no whole number in the second fraction. So 1 plus 0 is 1. Then you put the whole and the fractions together. You get 1 8 over 6. And 8 over 6 is an improper fraction. It has to be renamed. So we are learning renaming too. So there are multiple steps and we have to follow them to put the answer in the right order. We go on the next one. It's going to the 8 parts of the fractions. I took the 6 parts and put them into a whole circle. So there's 1 2 3 4 5 6. And that's 6 parts. I have to take it out from 8 over 6. 8 minus 6, that will be 2 left. But 6 over 6 will make one whole. And you add one whole, put it together to 1 plus 1 is 2. That's 2. 2 over 6 is the answer. So boys and girls, in this page, you will have to add mixed fractions with regular fractions. And so when there is improper fractions, you have to change it into a rename and make it into a proper fractions. So remember, add the least fraction first, then the whole numbers, but then you have to rename them by putting the parts to make a whole. Going on, another example is 2 3/8 plus 1 8 over 8. So here Miss Korean I took the 8 plus 3, that's the least fraction. I put them together and made one whole, that is 8 over 8. And that 8 over 8 gave me one whole. And so I added that 1 to the whole numbers. That was 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So altogether now I have 4 whole numbers, or 4 complete circles. Going on to another example down here. 2 over 3 plus 1, 2 over 3. So 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 over 3. And I took the wholes were divided into 3 parts. So I have one whole, and that one whole will add to 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 1/3. So look at the example. 3, 2 over 3 plus 1, 2 over 3. I did add the least fractions first, then I renamed the fraction, and that's how I got one whole, and I added that one whole to the whole numbers, and I've got 5, and the remaining parts left is 1 over 3. So always denominator helps you to rename. Now we're going on to subtracting mixed numbers. When you're subtracting mixed numbers, semicolon, rename one as an improper fraction. So 3 is written in a vertical form, 3 5/6 minus 1 3/6. So first you're going to minus the least value. 5 minus 3 is 2/6. And 3 minus 1 is 2, 2/6. Another example, 2 3/4 minus 2/4. 3 minus 2 is 1/4, and 2 comes, 2 whole numbers put next to each other. So whole number and the fraction. So you will subtract the least value first, then the whole numbers. We're going down to another one. Example, 2 1/10 plus 1 8/10. You will subtract the fraction first. That's the least value or the smallest number. But we have a problem here. If you see, from 1 we cannot take away 8. So what do? Do we have enough tenths to subtract? No. Do we have enough tenths to subtract? No. What should we do so that you can subtract the fraction? You will have to rename whole as tenth. So that 2 whole that is written right next to 1/10, you will borrow from him 1. So when we borrow from him 1, look up here what happens. When you borrow from him 1, you get 10/10, and one whole is left. So that 10/10 plus 1/10, which was already there, will give you 11/10 altogether. And that's how I got 11/10. We have to borrow from the whole. And from the whole, you get 10/10, because one whole pizza box will have all the slices in it. So you'll add those slices plus what you have. That's how you got 11/10. Now, can we subtract the fractions? Yes. 11/10 minus 8/10. So 11 minus 8 is 3/10. What should we do next? Whole numbers subtract. I forgot the E in whole numbers. So 2, which was 2/10 minus 1/8, 10. Going back again, doing the whole problem again. 1 10/10 plus 1/10 minus 1 8/10. 1 11/10 minus 1 8/10. 11 minus 8 gives you 3/10. And 1 minus 1 is a 0. So the answer is 3/10. Did you all understand? That's how I got by subtracting mixed numbers by renaming them as improper fractions. Another important question that I wanted to tell you is decimals are related to fractions too. So if you have 2.1 minus 1.8, if you have a question like that, well, you might say that is given in decimals. What about fraction? Well, 0.1 is tenth. So 2 1/10 minus 1 8/10. So 2 minus 1. So we cannot So the same thing, you have to borrow from 2, then you will get 11 over 10 and minus 8 over 10. 1 minus 1 is 0, 11 minus 8, the answer is 3 over 10. So boys and girls, take out page 247 and 248 and please do the questions. If you have any problem, please see me at Zoom time and ask me those questions. Thank you and enjoy the video. God bless.